Hi there, I'm down here in London for the National Landlord Show, Old Billingsgate in the River Thames, which used to be the fish market. They used to load up the fish from here, and now, of course, it's closed long ago. Fish market's moved out further out to Canary Wharf, and it's now a business centre, offices, and exhibition centre. Anyway, the thing I want to talk about is that there are a record number of companies now set up to hold properties, property limited companies. In fact, it's more than any other business, four times as many as, say, fast food businesses. And there's now 400,000 limited companies set up for property, and over 600,000 properties held in limited companies. And this is more than four times the amount of limited companies since 2016. When guess what happened? That was when George Osborne proposes lunatic landlord. I was going to say lunatic tax, landlord tax on landlords under a law called Section 24 of the Finance Act, and this meant that landlords holding properties in their own name, which at that time was probably 90% of them, and mostly small landlords, could not claim back the interest against their tax in the way that every other business does. He didn't exclude limited companies, which are mainly larger companies at that point. So what happened? Smaller landlords got penalised, and larger companies enjoyed the tax benefits and carried on growing. So since then, we've seen a massive movement of people either selling up and going or transferring their properties into limited companies. And there is a way of doing this legally. And I've used a firm of accountants that can do this legally. So if you're looking for advice on it, just drop me a line, charles@charleskelly.net. But it is possible to move them over. I would say it's worth it if you've got three or more properties in general, and certainly if you're a higher rate taxpayer, because it affects them more. But having properties in a limited company has other benefits in that you can, it's easier to transfer properties to your children and create more of a legacy. And also, especially if you want to grow your property business, then definitely I would properties in a limited company. Of course, now most properties have been bought for buy to let or for other purposes are held in limited companies or SPP, so that's become the standard method. So for those of you who are stuck in the old ways, and some people are now subsidising their mortgage on a rental property, you can do something about it. You don't have to suffer this or sell up and pay capital gains tax. Contact me, charles@charleskelly.net, and we will introduce you to a firm that can help you. Thanks very much. Bye for now. I'm going to the Landlord Show now.